Hello, you're watching Much Ado About Something, and I'm Donna. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been around for a while, welcome back. Well, it's a beautiful fall day. This is Vlogtober day number 17. I tell you, the leaves are changing. It won't be long until they'll be falling off. But this is in the backyard there. There's houses all the way around us. This is quite a big neighborhood. But we do have some trees, and this is in the backyard, and it's beautiful to get out, step out here and see these fall colors, these beautiful fall colors. Now I've headed on out here into the front yard. I'm going to harvest a few herbs and things out here and have them on hand this year in case I need to make some salves or something out of them. Then I'll have them on hand. It's starting to get cold here at night, and we've already had a few frosts, so if I'm not careful, my herbs and stuff will freeze out here and I won't be able to use them. Now, Donald and I haven't got out here and worked out in the yard. It rained last night and things are a little wet today. Look at this beautiful plant right here. That thing decided to go ahead and show off one more time, didn't it? How pretty is that? Blue flowers. Beautiful. Just beautiful. But it did rain. You can see the driveway's still wet, and it's still wet out here a little bit. I wanted to come out here and harvest some comfrey. That's something I like to have on hand. And that comfrey plant has really grown a lot, so it's plenty to be harvested here. I have a video on how to make comfrey salve. It's such a great healing plant. Such a wonderful plant. I know when the cold weather gets here, this will it won't be so green. I dry some of it. When I make the salve, I sometimes use the dried comfrey. And I use the dried comfrey in oil infusions. But I wanted to get quite a bit of that before the frost bit it back. The fall leaves on the ground. I got to get out today. I got to go and run. I ran some errands today. Look at this beautiful rosemary. I planted this thing. I dug it up from a previous spot, and I didn't know if it was going to make it or not. But it has come back and it thrived this year. So I'm excited to have that grow here in the garden. I'm going to take some of that comfrey this year and move it, divide it. If not, I might wait until spring and divide that and put a patch of comfrey in the backyard. That way I'll be sure and have some, in two different places. Should anything happen to this one, I'll have a backup patch of comfrey. I love to do that with herbs that I use a lot and herbs that I depend on a lot. I can't grow a lot of the herbs that I like because I just don't have the room. But the ones that I can, I'm going to go ahead and harvest some of this catnip. Maybe for basil and maybe for ourselves. Got to be careful. I don't want to cut my little cord on my microphone. And then here's some thyme. I'll just go ahead and harvest a little bit of that while I'm out here, since it's one of my favorite medicinal herbs. Of course, there's that beautiful lavender. I harvested some of that the last time I was out here. Well, the zinnias, you can see the frost has bit them back. And it's really about time to cut everything down. We'll go ahead and clip off a few of these seed heads for these pretty yellow teddy bear marigolds that I had out here this year. Sure did enjoy those. Wouldn't mind having some more out here next year. Clip those little seed heads off. It's damp out here, so I'll have to make sure they dry out good before I put them up. Those were a good addition to the garden this year. Really enjoyed these. And of course, they're still blooming. Even though the frost has bit them back, we still got the teddy bear marigolds just plunging right along here. And some beautiful yellow fall color. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to add something to your garden that has a lot of bang for its buck. I would say these little marigolds, or marigolds of any kind really, it's hard to beat a marigold. I'm going to go over here and see if I can find some lemon balm. I love to add lemon balm to tea. To me, it's just delicious. I love to add it fresh or dried. Now, this is one of the areas that we did not get to, me and Donald. Over here on this side garden right here. And it's right here close to our neighbors. Right here's our neighbor's house. And right here's our side garden. We did not get to this year. So that's something we're really going to have to work on, is to be able to get out here. And it'll be easy to do now that it's fall. We'll have to get out here and clean this side yard up. Man, that lemon balm smells really good. It smells super good where it's rained and it's moist. The garden's looking rather rough. It's looking pretty rough. I like his periwinkle spilling down out of that planter onto the wall. I think that's pretty. There's a lot that needs to be cleaned up in these crevices. The angel trumpets got bit back, by the frost. Now, I've had angel trumpets that I didn't even see bloom until November, and they didn't get bit back this bad. But this is what we already have going on right here at these angel trumpets. Let me walk down here to the side. angel trumpets. They're not quite as bit back. I don't know if it's because they're close to the house right here, but that's a good shot right there of those pretty angel trumpets. Quite a few of them on in there. The gardening season's about over. We are going to try and get out here and have a cleanup day, Donald and I, this weekend, and get what needs to be trimmed, cut down, and work out here in the yard to get things to looking better. It's messy looking. I guess at the end of the season, that's how the gardens look, isn't it? They look messy. Well, we're going to get out here and trim up what needs to be coming down and coming out, and do all the things that we do every year to amend the soil. So we've got a garden planned cleanup day. I just thought I would get out here and harvest some of these herbs before it got too late. We in no way, shape, or form wanted to not be able to harvest our herbs. Got a few little blooms, some blooming things in here, hanging on. Not too many bees, or butterflies or anything out right now. It's just the end of the year, fall garden. Some pretty fall color across the road there. Just have to get out here and have some work time and get some of these jobs that need to be accomplished out here. All of that will have to be cut out and pulled up all the way to the ground. Then we'll have to put some mulch down here. And needless to say, that'll be a whole full day's work, and I'll need Donald's muscles to help me. I can piddle at it and get a bit accomplished, but when he's with me, we get so much more accomplished. Might get out here and see if we can put a load of maybe compost or maybe some of the mulch we have there on the side of the house. Maybe we can put it out here and cover some of these plants and things when we get all this, all these weeds and stuff, all this overgrowth and end of the season, dead flowers and things. When we get them all cut out of here, we'll be able to put some mulch down, to cover some of these plants that come back every year. We'll just cover them for the winter. Look at that pretty mint. It's still pretty and green, isn't it? Beautiful. Purslane growing out of the pot over here. Still have some things hanging in here, trying to bear fruit and stuff here at the end of the season. Well, thank you for joining me out here in the front garden today for Vlogtober number 17. I've got 3 of the kids here. 2 of them were brought home from school early because one of them threw up. So I've got to go in here and get back to the everyday grind of taking care of the house and taking care of the people that I love and all the things that's necessary in taking care of a home. This channel is about lifestyle, budget-friendly home and garden. And if you're interested in that kind of thing, please subscribe. Thank you for joining me today. And like always, until next time.